check. All right, what's going on, guys? Maddie here from DCL Blogger. Right, another day, another stream. Let's go. It is a Wednesday. No, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday here in Melbourne. It's a Monday for a lot of you guys. Monday morning, Monday night. How are we all doing? Good to see you guys again. Good morning. We're all gonna make it. Yes, we are. Hey, Maddie. Hey, MK fam, tuning in from California. John, welcome, my friend. Cranksy. Hi, Maddie. Morning, Maddie. From Tiana Star. Good morning. Guys, love doing this, all right? I actually just finished a stream by Mystic7, who is a popular Pokemon Go Mystic streamer. And we talked about NFTs, and it was really great chat. Really enjoyed my time there. And there's going to be a lot of people from that stream. I literally just finished that like half an hour ago. And I think what will happen is there's going to be a lot of people that will come from that stream or that YouTube channel to come watch mine. So I'll be talking a little bit about basics and NFTs and kind of rolling it a little bit back, having more of a conversation style YouTube stream this time, and a little bit less about news. So bear with me, it'll be fun. We always talking to you guys is probably a lot more fun than going through all this news. So we'll be just having a chat for much of this stream, taking it easy. It's a Tuesday, it's a Monday for you guys, it's a Tuesday for me, and it's a kind of a nice day outside, so a bit of a chill mood right now. Smash the likes button. Yes, thank you, Da Vinci, my man. Smash the likes, please. It helps YouTube pick up my stuff and my stream and blast it out to everyone. You know what? I need to post this on Twitter. Give me one quick second, guys. Twitter, I think we did some numbers the other day, and I think Twitter amounts to 50% or 60% of my traffic that comes to YouTube is from my Twitter account. So, gotta tweet this out, guys. Live on YouTube. Let's go. Boom. All right. It is I think it's stream number 29 today. Yeah, stream number 29 today. How's that? We've almost done 30 days in a row. I think I missed one day, but 30 days in a row almost of daily streaming. And I remember just wanting to make daily content, not really knowing exactly what to cover, and I was like, screw it, Maddie, let's just commit to a daily stream. And the moment I did one, I was kind of hooked and I kept doing more. And now we're 30 days down. Like, who knows how the industry is going to go 300 days, 600 days, 950, 1,000 days, 3 years from now. So it'll be good to look back on these and see what we were covering. Maybe Cool Cats will go on to become like $1 million each or something. Anyway, let's jump to the screen. Again, a bunch of stuff to talk about. You see Cool Cats on the screen. Cool Cats have been a talk of NFT Twitter yesterday. I'll be honest, I had no idea what's going on. I have no Cool Cats. They look great, but to me, I wasn't following this crowd. So we'll talk a little bit about Cool Cats. We'll talk a little bit about some other projects, and then we'll talk about NFTs. We'll talk about just stuff with you guys. So what I did, guys, is I made this tweet somewhere here, and I said, you can find my tweet. I said, here we go. I said, my favorite thing to do is talk NFTs live on stream. What should I cover? Basically, a lot of people were talking about their projects to cover, and maybe I'll go through some of them. But what I did was some couple of questions that were cool here was, what do you look for in a roadmap? I thought that was a really interesting question for the NFT space. Like, what do we actually look at? Brand new project, right? Absolutely brand new project. Actually, this tweet was really good as well. I want to cover this tweet. I think his name is Alan. No, it's not. Okay, give me one sec. I gotta find this guy. Tweet. This guy. Okay. we got to cover this comment right here, right? Hot take: no project first minted or community formed in 2021 is blue chip. Blue chips traditionally have an accepted, trusted stability and existence tied to time. This space moves fast, but 9 months is 9 months. Don't water down the label to the value of potato chips. Great take. Great take, 0XL. And he actually has a lot of great takes in the NFT space. I follow his Twitter account and been in the space for a while. So I do value what he says about stuff. But blue chips, guys, and like we have these Bored Apes go on to do really, really well. We have Fidenza go on to do really, really well. But none of these projects, and this is not a hit against any of these projects, right? But none of these projects have gone through a bear market. In 2018, I'm telling you, 95% of crypto Twitter left crypto Twitter. Probably 98%. There was no one here. It was like just open desert land, right? And we were just talking about NFTs, and I'd get like 5 likes, and I'd be like, oh wow, we got 5 likes on my Twitter. There was literally no one here. So the projects that kept building when nothing was going on, you can imagine, like when some projects go quiet, you see how many people sell and move on, right? But these projects like Decentraland and Axie Infinity that have gone on to be great projects right now, they kept building in 2018 when no one was paying attention. So none of these projects have really gone through this quiet period of nothingness for months, if not years. So to call something a blue chip is to call something a blue chip because it's brand new and it's 3 months old or 5 months old or 6 months old and it's gone on to do really, really well. It's a little bit premature because it hasn't been tested against time yet. So this thing kind of ties into the question that was asked over here. What do you look for in a roadmap? Because basically we're all trying to hunt for the next 10x, right? Some of us are collecting and that's cool. A lot of us are running at these new projects and trying to figure out, okay, is this going to be a great big project? What should I buy? How much should I buy? What's the parameters here that tell you it's a good project? So just want to really quickly cover what I look for. Let me just quickly find I think there was a project that was really good that I wanted to go through. Okay, here it is. It's called Coin Games, coingames.io. Coin Games. Okay. We'll get to that soon. New projects, guys. So what do I look for in a roadmap? First, I look for signs of it not being a copy-pasted roadmap, right? You can pretty much tell websites these days when you look at them what are sort of new what's sort of a new concept and what's something that's been copy-pasted with the same roadmap. This whole like starting a Discord when we're 20% sold, man. How can that be a goal? Like, why wouldn't you be starting a Discord straight away, right? Doing a giveaway at 40% sold. And like I look at that sort of a roadmap and I'm like, okay, cool. These seem to be fun little events you can do with the community, but who's going to take it next level? Like who's doing some proper partnerships, and maybe they've got some partnerships already signed up. Obviously I got to be connected with the project. I got to love the project. But like there's got to be more with that roadmap. And here's a really cool example of something that looks promising. At the end of the day, the market will go on to decide whether this is a great project or not. I can just pick out what I think looks promising. All right, so don't kind of FOMO into this and blame me if it does bad, because I haven't bought any of these. I just like the layout, and there's a lot of this project that speaks to me that I think whether the bear market's here or not, they're going to go on to continue building. So there was this thing that came up called coingames.io. What's up, dev squad? Want to build a video game? Us too. Let's do it together. Blah blah blah. Talked about coin games. Not only did they talk about coin games, and the art style looks pretty cool, but the guy that made it is public. Oh my god, we have a public person behind a project. There's like 3 projects where there's a public person behind them, right? Most of them are just avatar people that are like, oh, I'm Applebee or like whatever, right? They've got some random names and they can disappear tomorrow and no one would know. But there was a person actually has a video. Let me put this off mute.
Families, communities on Earth. My name is Tim.
This person has a video and is actually talking about what he has for the project.
This journey since the first time I played, Call of. I finally seen what I believe
So like,
is the perfect marriage.
I think transparency. I look for transparency with roadmap, right? Fud Zero says the roadmap is you. Yeah, that's true. The roadmap is the person behind the project. We want to see that as a person committed to building out this project. People connect with real people. So when there's a person behind this and he's gone on to make an avatar project, I like this style. Okay, it's got project avatar, your access pass to the video game dev squad. We want you to help us build our first game bloodline. So they're calling it bloodline. By collecting even one of these limited edition NFTs, you will join the game dev squad and become an integral part of our video game building process. VGD's members will receive only 5.5k ever created, hand-drawn, randomly assembled, and one of a kind. Okay. Your own commercial rights. Okay. Free founders hero card usable in game. Okay, so there's a game that they're committed to building. You can tell that they are a game studio, so there's some backing there. There's some validity of the, they will go on to build a game, obviously. They've also got this thing here that says, so here we go. So video game dev squad benefits. You get a create and build. So members will work along our expert devs and designers to help craft our game. First edition hero card seed round. I thought this was quite interesting. For every avatar you hold, you will receive a guaranteed allocation in the seed round of our token. Alongside of strategic investors, the more you hold, the more you can invest. So basically they are saying that if you own the NFT, then you have an allocation. So you can now, that's access to buy the cryptocurrency token. Is pretty much what they're saying. So they've got a roadmap. They've got coin game officially begins, core team assembled, squad launch. So the launch of the avatar project, founders editions heroes card, first edition hero cards, bloodline governance token. So they're doing a release a VGDS token. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's not like this token there's not this roadmap that depends on like the sellout, right? They're not like, oh, if only 10% sells out, then I'm going to open a Discord. If 40% sells out, because then what if you don't sell 30% plus? What, are you just going to abandon the Discord? Are you not going to follow through with your roadmap? These guys don't really have that much contingencies. They'll just sell and they'll build. They're committed to building a game. So I look for a roadmap that's different. The fact that you get an NFT that enters you into seed round, so you know that they have the capability to release a token. Then they're building a game. Then they're public. These are the checklists that I personally look at to invest in a game. And then on top of that, I kind of like the art style, right? I like the art. I like the aesthetics of this. View on OpenSea. I'm not sure how they're doing on OpenSea. To me, it doesn't really matter because it's one of those projects where you just kind of watch and see how it takes shape. Where can I buy these though? Can I buy them on OpenSea or can you not buy them yet? Yeah, maybe you can't buy them yet. Anyway, it was just a question I thought I would answer. Like, what would I look for in a roadmap? Well, I would look for something different than the copy-pasted roadmaps that we see. I would see some integrations. Like, I want to see, okay, well, you got a game that's in development. You have a token, you've got some partnerships that you're going to do, that sort of stuff, right? Now, this is an avatar project and a game. It's not just an avatar project. So kind of getting a combination of what's going on. The team is public. You got the artist. You can check out his artwork. You got the Justin Stewart is a seasoned digital illustrator, graphics designer, and a founder of creative agency called Onward, which helps visionary companies emphasize their strengths and elevate their brands. So yeah, I do like the fact that they are public. That's what I kind of look like. That's what I kind of look for, guys. There's another question there that I saw. Check. What do you think about roadmap? Yes. And then there was another one. How to move through the bear market? Man, you had a few different questions. How to move through the bear market? Another one here. Do you think it's a bad move to come out with an NFT drop during this bear market if you have a good roadmap with good incentives? It depends. If your project relies on you raising a lot of money, it's not really a bear market. Do you come out with an NFT? This bear market, it's not really a bear market. It's only been like 2 weeks since NFTs slowed down a little bit. But yeah, it is game dev squad on OpenSea. All right. Game dev squad. Video game dev squad. Okay, these guys. Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys. So it looks like you can buy them here. Trading history at 0.06. Pretty damn cheap. 13 sales. So they haven't really had much traction, but they're pretty cheap. So if you have kind of faith that they'll go on to do big things, then man, only 2.4 ETH traded. Is no one buying these at all? Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to do a little bit more research. Yeah. All right. Well, that's kind of how I do my research. All right. Let's move on to covering some some content. How do I move through the bear market? Well, I just keep doing my thing. Do you want to launch a project during the bear market? Yes, because it doesn't matter. When there's a bull market, everyone's kind of buzzing around, and yes, the confidence of spending money is better. So yeah, maybe kind of wait for a better time to launch. But in the long term, it's not going to matter, because even when that bullishness comes around, then you should have a project that is exciting for people to get involved. If it's not exciting for people to get involved, after the pre-sale, then you have a problem. So if you're kind of launching a project, as long as it's like not a completely dead period or gas is just stupid expensive, then I think you should be fine. All right, guys, let's kind of go through some stuff. Mooncats went on, and looks like Michael from Sotheby's is saying Sotheby's is committed to bring the most historic and impactful NFT projects to a wider global audience. Mooncats are among the very first on-chain generative projects from 2017. Just 1 month after CryptoPunks, rescued kittens have a bright future. Stay tuned. So he just tweeted about Mooncats, and man, Mooncats has gone absolutely crazy. Look at this. There was a time when they were selling like 10 every minute, or 5 or 10 every minute. But look at this, guys. Similar story. This happens all the time. It's like a wave of interest, slow period, another wave of interest, a slow period, another wave of interest, a slow period, another wave of interest. And it seems like the waves of interest get more frequent as long as we're in a good phase of the crypto industry and we're not like completely dead in the NFT land. It seems like these waves of interest keep coming back to good projects that are anchored in history, that are historically significant because they're 2017, 2018 mints, or they are it's a great game or a great project that keep pushing the boundaries of what they're doing. But it seems like these waves of interests, they just keep coming. So look at this. For these bars, right? So there was like 997 sales on August 25th. Then there was this sort of a quiet period after August 28th, somewhat of a quiet period, or let's just say a cooling off period. Then there was this very quiet period where only 35, 34, 33 were changing hands. And boom, in the last hour or two, 657 freaking Mooncats have exchanged hands. And this line, you can see this line of the average price keeps getting higher, right? Keeps getting higher. So maybe it may surpass this time. Who knows how high it'll go. But the cheapest Mooncat is now like 1.1 ETH, 1.25 ETH, with the 2017 mints being 6.5 ETH. I think I bought these at 1.5 or 2.5 or something. Let me check what I bought them for. DCL blogger, boom, collections, Mooncats. So I got my Mooncats, and I bought these, most of them, for 1.5 to 1.75. This is really quickly going the way of Axie Infinity, which I bought for 2 to 3 ETH, and they became worth 30 ETH each. But the ones I got, guys, are are specific ones that were minted. So the ones I got, the moon cats that I got, look at this. You can see the rescue year, right? So these were like there was a lot of moon cats that you could have rescued or minted for free, I believe, or pay some money. I'm not exactly sure how you could have got them. But when they were first released, that's when they were kind of historically significant, because those were the ones that were minted in 2017. So I actually ended up buying predominantly 2017 ones. So 3, 7, 14, 18 are 2017 mints. And look at this, the most I paid 1.5 to 2 ETH for these each. Now, if you go there, looks like the cheapest is looks like the cheapest is 2017. Look at this. There's only 1,710 of these. Most of them were minted in 2021 when they were refound. But yeah, the cheapest is like 5 ETH, right, for these. So anyway, I wanted to bring this up because it's an example. It's an example of how news can affect projects that are anchored in something. Now, projects that don't really have anything, and when history is on your side, then it's just a matter of time, because especially with Sotheby's and Christie's, there'll be other big projects and other big collectors that will look to purchase these items, because they're collectors and they like to collect items that have value, and items that have value are historically anchored in something, or integral to a community. So this is the way I invest: is historically significant game items that will go on to have millions of players, etc., etc. Do I think Curio cards will have another leg up this month? I don't know. I think so, because they've got the auction coming up. But yeah, I think it looks like Curio cards is doing a similar sort of thing. Who knows exactly what's in store for Curio cards? But if you have conviction that it's a great long-term project, because it's historically significant. Look at this. So a lot of people are actually starting to buy this 3 minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, a minute ago. Someone's buying all the mined bitcoins. But for me, what's important is not the price. For me, what's important is the amount of number of sales. So you can see that the number of sales here is 116, number of sales 118, 173, 143, 96, 61, 65. The number of sales need to keep at it, right? So even if they're going for cheap, but the sales are happening, that means that new people are coming in and flippers are moving out. The more flippers move out and the more new people come in, the better when attention comes back on these projects, because that means a lot of these have exchanged hands and there's better distribution, right? So I'm always kind of watching the number of sales. As long as it's considerable, then that's fine. If the number of sales gets to something like 1 or 2 a day, that's when I start to panic a little bit. What's some projects that have become dead in the water because number of sales have become almost non-existent? Any projects that comes to your mind, guys, that are kind of like dead in the water? They've had their hype maybe 9 months ago. For some reason, they haven't continued. Nothing really comes to my mind, actually. What is it? Yeah. Nothing comes to my mind. Let me see if you guys can come up with something. I'll put it in here. In here, and we'll look at that graph, because data tells us what's good. KB24. I don't even know what that is. What's KB24? Oh, no idea what that is. All right. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Pickles. Yes, pickles. That's a great idea. Pickles. Pickles were a thing for a while. Pickles were a thing for a while. In June 20th. Wait, are these the right pickles? I thought they were all the same pickles. Pickle. Well. All right. So they saw a wave of interest here. Then there was look at the number of sales, right? Keep your eye on the number of sales. So 24, 18, 14, 19, 30, 11, 3, 3. Somewhere here, I would probably start to panic, because it's been a month and looks like there's no real reason to buy these. Somewhere over here it pumped again. I think that may have been when Beanie bought some or something. Somewhere here, for some reason, August 31st, it went nuts again. But yo, even pickles, it's still seeing some interest, right? 39, 3 sales today so far, 9 sales yesterday, 19 sales the day before. But every day, look at this, there's only like 1, 2 sales, maybe 5, 10 sales per day, which is a little bit of a risky phase, right? Maybe these will go on to do really well, who knows? Someone's accumulating pickles. Look at this guy, 5E521. The pickle accumulator. Interesting. I actually thought pickles were all the exact same, but looks like you can get randomly generated pickles, which well, that's a different story because there's a little bit more depth here than usual. Sleuths. What the hell are sleuths? Is that the loot thing? Sleuth element. This thing? Is that what I think it is? Sleuth or hose? What even is this? Yeah, I think I'm on the wrong project. Sleuths. Cypher. What was Cypher? These guys. Cypher Surge. Cypherian Surge. Alright. These look pretty cool. I have to say they look cool. These launched September 7th. Oh man, these are only like 3 days old. We gotta give them some time. So 454, 2,250 on September 11th, September 10th, 815. Yeah, we have to probably give them some time to cool off. No, it has a blue background. Loot for scammers. Oh yeah, loot. What about normal loot? Is that a thing? What is this? Loot for scammers. Okay, got it. 1,200 traded. Yeah, this is a... Again, we gotta let this move on for a little bit. But yo, if you're going from 3,600, 800 sales, 400 sales, 680 sales, and you're doing hundreds of sales, and then literally 3 days after you're doing 58 sales, maybe 34 sales, it's kind of a risky position. It's going for 0.01 ETH each. What even is this project? It was going for 0.2 and now it's going for 0.01. So it's gone down like 20x. Loot is loot for scammers. Whether you want to show people your fake Lamborghini or tell them you're a Nigerian prince, you'll have the tools you need to complete your dastardly deeds. YouTube comment of the Trojan horse: religion button up, unsubstantiated shout, gold-plated belt, snakeskin boots, amulet, titanium ring. Yo, there is no metadata here. That misses the point. There's no data in this. The reason why, okay, quickly, just gonna go through this real quick and then we'll move on to the next topic. The reason why loot did really well, and I think which one was the original one? Was it this one? Yeah. The reason why this did well is not because of this notepad, but because of the properties, right? On chain, it actually had the parameters stored so that when games could utilize these and they could read this data and say, okay, well, if you have a linen robe or you have greaves or if you have a pendant, then in our game, you do have that. And this allowed you to read that. Now you'll have to make them from scratch for each image if you don't have this stored. See how this has properties and the others don't? That's why I can't believe the others actually gained value. Yeah, it's just, I guess this is the difference between knowing more about the industry and then just looking at something and thinking, oh well, this notepad did really well, so maybe this other notepad will do good. It's the data that's stored on in the NFT, embedded in the NFT, that is the important part. That's why it's done well. It's not just because it's a notepad. All right, let's go. Let's see what these guys are trading for at the moment. So they had their big rise and now they're 42 sales a day, 64 sales a day. Looks like the price has gone down a little bit. Some people are accepting a 5 ETH bid. Some people are accepting 5 ETH bids. 6.3, 6.6 seems to have gone down a lot. I think at some stage these things were selling for what? 15 ETH average price. And now the average price is 6 ETH. I personally don't think this model has longevity. I don't know. I just feel like, why would someone use this set and not another set that maybe has 50,000 NFTs? It's a bigger community, different parameters, but maybe you'll onboard a bigger community. Here, it's just like, well, why would you? It's up to the community that own these to build this product out, right? Doesn't really make sense. Okay, let's keep going, guys. We have a lot to get through. Oh, Shiny, good friend. O'Shiny is an Axie guy, so that's why his Twitter handle is called Axie King, because O'Shiny has one of three. I think there's 3 or 4, but there's very rare of these. One of 3 quadruple mystic Axies. So he's got an Axie that has 4 parts mystic, probably worth $3 to $5 million or something crazy. So he's gotten together with Mark Daniel and Stephen Cohen to put together a fund. So Stephen Cohen, let's take a look at Stephen. Husband of Tia Alex Nemetz on Instagram, founder of Point72 and Point72 Ventures, philanthropist, Mets owner, LGM, not investment advice. So yeah, looks like a prominent figure, looks like an investor. It seems like all of life's greatest discoveries are divine accidents, the threads of curiosity that you can't help but pull. A few years ago, we started playing around with a new technology called NFTs, which could make digital assets truly ownable. Even though the community was super small at the time, we were hooked on the power of the idea. We'd invest a little bit more time and a little bit more money every single month. For the longest time, it was a casual endeavor with a dream that one day NFTs would be relevant. Blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to 2020, and we finally did it. So basically, they went harder, and they went harder, and they built out like they've got a fund now that goes across and invests in NFT projects. Got here from link in Coin Games. Nice. Oh, he owns the Mets. Okay, there you go. It's the Mets owner, right? Sorry, I didn't know. Do not follow sports as much as I should. So anyway, he's got together with O'Shiny, and they've got a fund now to invest in the NFT space. When we're talking about NFT space, we're talking about equity, we're talking about cryptocurrencies, we're talking about NFTs themselves. So they are together now, and there's some big capital here dedicated to invest in the NFT space. Now, they're not going to be the only fund. There's going to be other funds that will come across to invest in the NFT space. And this is why I think this is what I think will set off the next wave, is people formalizing the legal framework and the structural components to put together a fund and a lot of capital. Some of these funds are going to have hundreds of millions of dollars that will go on to invest in NFT and equity and all this sort of stuff. And that will accelerate, in my opinion, phase 3.0 in the NFT world. So O'Shiny and I are in touch, and I think he's going to do really, really well. I'm coming out with my own fund as well really, really soon. And there's so many people that want to invest in the NFT space but don't know how to. And the only people that know how to and manage that money are the people that were in the space for the last 2 to 3 years. So expect more of this. I think it's definitely going to happen. This thing came out. He is a huge name in traditional finance, says Patrick. There you go. I'll live in a bubble. Nice. Good to know. Hey Gummy, how are you? I agree, you want the money from people, put at least your face. Yep. Totally. You should do a stream on all the ways how to buy list NFTs on OpenSea. I think it's pretty straightforward, right? Like if you have an NFT, you just click the sell button or the buy button, you set your price and you click confirm, basically. Pepe Million. So this NFT came out. There was a rare Pepe sale, right, guys? So a Pepe Million, a rare Pepe that was minted in 2016. Looks like it was a 1 out of 5 mint. The 1 out of 5 mint 2016 card just sold for 25 Bitcoin. 25 BTC is what's 25 Bitcoin right now? 1.2 mil, 1.2 mil USD, and 1 Nakamoto card. So The 1 out of 5 card Pepe Million sold for 25 Bitcoin, 1.2 mil, and a Nakamoto card, which is probably another $300,000. The 1.5 mil, this is now the highest value rare Pepe sell. I'm telling you guys, rare Pepes are going to be a thing. I'm absolutely telling you guys, rare Pepes are continuously, because they're historically relevant, guys. Rare Pepes set off the crypto art scene. We know that rare Pepes are going to be auctioned at Christie's or Sotheby's, one of them, but you cannot debate with history. Once a project is cemented in his historical minting, then you cannot change that fact, right? So I know it looks stupid. It looks really, really stupid. But Pepes were a thing that blew up the crypto art scene, or like the NFT scene back when before they were known as NFTs. They were kind of they kind of put on the map the fact that you could embed data and images on the blockchain. So they are significant in that sense. They may look stupid. Many things in the crypto industry look stupid. Rocks sell for $3 million plus. But yeah, this rare Pepes are going to be a thing. I'm telling you. All right, keep moving. We covered this. There was another kind of a article on algorithm generated NFTs are quickly rising in value. Can art blocks up the quality? So there was an article on algorithmically generated art. I thought this was a great sentence or a paragraph over here. Not all algorithmic art has to be this simplistic. A new generative art platform, Art Blocks, has set out to prove that art made with algorithms can be complex and genuinely aesthetically compelling. On Art Blocks, artists upload their algorithm and cap the number of iterations it can produce. Buyers select an algorithm with a style they like and then mint pieces, each of which is unique but randomly generated. It functions a bit like a get what you get gumball machine, except some treat what comes out like a stock option. Okay. Artblocks isn't as worried about the long-term value of NFTs as they are about the raising the standards of algorithmic art. Until today, generative artists would create an algorithm, press the spacebar 100 times, pick 5 of the best ones, and print them in high quality. But Artblocks has completely changed the status quo for generative art, because Artblocks forces the artist to accept every single output of the algorithm as their signed piece. I haven't bought any algorithmically generated art. They can't just cherry pick the good outputs. That elevates the level of algorithmic execution, because the artist is creating something that they know they're proud of before they even know what's going to come out on the other side. Okay, well, it's quite interesting because with generative art, okay, there may be like 1,000 different mints of the generative art, but the thing is, each mint is different. So you might get something which is cooler than the other ones, right? Or rarer than the other ones. So when you're buying the art block, or when you're buying that from the mint, when you're minting one from scratch, it might be just from the start of it, right? So you might get something completely different. So everyone's going to get something completely different. Again, I'm not into generative art collecting, but I definitely should look a bit deeper, obviously. Cool Cats, we started off with these, so I'll go over these a little bit at the moment. But Cool Cats have blown up over the last, yesterday, over the last 48 hours, and I'm not exactly sure why, but it seems like they just started to get a lot of traction. So for example, this tweet came out, finally joined the Cool Cats NFT, Matt Stefanina, choreographer and music producer, 1.12 million YouTube subscribers. Wow. I narrowed it down to 3, and my girl picked this one because she said it looks like her. What do you think? So he's got a Cool Cat. So we're getting some people buying Cool Cats that I guess are big personalities, and then they also were shouted out on ESPN. Cool Cats bought Apes World of Women on ESPN. Shout out to ROSG021. This is awesome. So it looks like somewhere over here, they're talking about how these sports personalities have put avatars as their project. So it said something about Cool Cats. Let's see if they showed a Cool Cat. Here we go. Andre Iguodala just bought his first NFT. It's a Cool Cat. Okay. Could it be? So what did he say there in the messages? Could it be this one? Yes, sir. Y'all on another level, I see. Okay. So people are buying cool cats. They're making themselves. They're making their way on a big screen, and it's just interesting to see these projects progress. Bored Apes isn't going to be the only one, guys. I'm telling you. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to buy cool cats right now, because if you check out their graph, you can see these guys have their waves as well, and every project that is good has their waves. It's just a normal thing now. July 10th, they were going for 1 ETH. They kind of started to die down for 0.6, 0.7. Then they went up to 1.8, died down a little bit, had their boom here, having another one recently. And I feel the fuel coming back in the NFT space a little bit. MC Hammer bought a space punk, 3.2 million followers on Twitter. Let's go check out what MC Hammer's up to. Well, there is thousands of celebrities in the world, and they're all gonna need NFTs. Hey, what's this cat doing? I gotta check this out. Okay, they caught it. Thank God. That was random. Reminds me of YouTube. What is this? What is this? OG Space Punks Club. Space Punks Club. What even is this? 10,000 punks floating around in the far reaches of the cosmos. All right. Well, looks like they're doing their thing. These avatar projects are interesting because people are famous people are putting them as avatars, right? All right, let's keep moving. Last thing I wanted to cover is OpenSea. OpenSea, oh, there's Polygon monthly volume now as well. So OpenSea Polygon monthly volume looks like they've done 50 mil just on Polygon. That's pretty interesting. Whereas on OpenSea Ethereum, you had 1.5 billion this month alone so far, and $50 million on Polygon. So that's interesting. Like it'll be good to see what's going on in Polygon. I kind of tend to find the places to make money in the NFT space are with the fringe communities, or the places that are still under the radar that haven't yet blown up, but probably will in the future. So it would be good to figure out what's going on in Polygon and seeing what NFTs are actually trading for this much amounts. Polygon users over time. Look at this. You can see this sort of a thing going on. And guys, look what happened here. Does this look familiar to this? This is the Ethereum traders over time. Look what happened. And this is Polygon. Same sort of signs, guys. Same signs right here. We had an exponential move in the last 2-3 months with Ethereum users on with NFTs. I don't see why Polygon would not follow suit if these are legitimate NFTs that are being traded. So I think I need to figure out what the hell people are selling on Polygon first. Not exactly sure how to do that. Can we see that? Rankings, all chains. Oh yes, we can. Okay, so if we go to Polygon, so Zrun? Looks like people are buying and selling a lot of stuff on Zrun. Chicken Derby, 33,000 assets, 5,000 owners, 0.07 floor. Emblem Vault, yeah, but nothing too crazy. Neon District. So Neon District's on Polygon. That's interesting. Neon District is actually a pretty popular game, seeing some success recently. 3,400 sales. It's actually a very OG game. Look at this. 2018, 2021. Neon District did a pre-sale, I think, in 2019. So Neon District is from Coin Artist, who is on NFT Twitter, but you can basically get game items and use them in the game. I think I need to figure out. I need to jump into the game and learn how to play it and invest a little bit. But I wonder if Neon District are. I wonder if Neon District are on normal Ethereum. All categories. How is there not a game category? That's weird. Is Neon District over here? Neon. Nah. Yeah. I'll just research here. Neon. That's not gonna find me. Okay. Never mind. But Polygon chain seems like it's getting some some traction. Now, very quickly, looks like someone has won the giveaway. Sorry, I forgot to kind of plug this at the start of the stream, but if you jumped into the stream and you clicked this bot, then you would have been entered into a giveaway, and looks like the king won an Astro Friend. So every day, guys, we pretty much give away an Astro Friend. Astro Friends are going for like 0.05 ish right now, 0.05, 0.06 ETH at the moment, and been giving them away for the last 30 days along with some other NFTs. So congrats to the king. Remember, next time, the pinned chat, sorry guys, I missed it today, but every single day there's a pinned chat with a link that takes you to this Discord, and this is the MetaKey Discord where we discuss things like NFT strategy and everything in the NFT space. Yeah, we do a giveaway as well once every single day, public. We also do community giveaways for people that have the MetaKey. Yeah, the MetaKey. Some of these giveaways have been really crazy. We've given away a CyberKong that at the time of giveaway was like 10k. Now it's like 120k for a freaking CyberKong. Yeah. Artists send out free poly NFTs to renowned collectors like you, so us norms see them in your wallet and buy them. The no fees makes this a good option for the hype. Interesting. That is true. Congrats to the winner. Yeah, congrats to the winner. Luxo, very undervalued and backbone for the digital fashion of the metaverse. Luxo are a cryptocurrency, I believe, right? There's no like are they selling NFTs? I don't know if Luxo is selling NFTs. Is that them here? Is that their account maybe? But yeah, I think I haven't looked deeply into Luxo. Honestly, there's just way too much stuff to look at these days. Yeah, Crypto Demons. Okay, I'll check it out just for you. Crypto Demons. Can't find it. Oh, is that it? Demon V1. This can't be it, right? Yeah, I think this is the wrong one. The Fabricant Luxor have a marketplace dematerialized. Interesting. Boss Logic Blocks giveaway happened yesterday. Oh, did it? Here we go. Let's check that out. Let's check out blocks. Blue blocks. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is Boss Logic's blocks giveaway. Well, if that's the case, let's see what I got. DCL blogger. All right. Let's see. Did I get these? I think I have to claim them actually. Yeah, sorry guys. I think I have to. Oh no, wait. Here we go. I got some. Any of these look rare? I don't know. Do any of these look rare to you guys? I got 20 of them. I have no idea what's rare, what's not. This one has an interesting background. Let's check this one out. 2% have a turban, 1% have a small punch. Lightning, a small punch. What is this? Small pouch, sorry, a small pouch. Okay. Cool, cool. This guy looks rare. This guy's got a Siggy. 9%, 2% have a turban, 3% have face, yellow, Siggy, trippy. So the background is trippy. Only 49 have a trippy background. Okay, so that's the rare thing in this item. Not sure if anything else here looks rare. Everything else doesn't really look rare to me, to be honest. Supreme? Is that legit Supreme? Supreme. Supreme. Supreme black and yellow. 148 of them. Okay, cool. What are these? So what do you do with these? So I got them, but what's the game plan? The blue blocks are cute yet mighty cuboids that pack a mean punch. Okay, cool. So maybe in a game, maybe they'll be used in a game. They don't just look good, guys. Remember, there is metadata stored in these NFTs. So for example, you click the properties, they have all of these properties, so you can build game applications based on these, right? Interesting. I actually have another account that we can go through, but I need to figure out what are good and what are not. This guy's got lion hair. Surely lion hair is expensive. This isn't mine. Yeah, I don't know. I have to look a little bit deeper into this. Yeah, definitely. There is so much shilling and pumping in the space. It is almost impossible to launch a genuine project. That is correct. It is hard. It is hard. I think you just gotta launch and let people people figure it out. People figure it out over time. So Decentraland was one of them. CryptoVoxels, all these projects launched, and there was some sort of a hype, but for a long time they kind of died down. But people built the project, and now people come and explore the project because there's some substance there, right? Maddie, I bought some of this Pepe Cash yesterday. How do I separate the stack of Pepe Cash? So you got some Pepe Cash. I think so. What you have to do, I believe, you go to Emblem Vault, and then you can wrap those Pepe Cash into single wallets. So I think you got to send a Pepe Cash to single wallets and then wrap that single wallets. I haven't done that before, but I think that's how you do it. Boss Logic designed the blocks. Does that give them any value? I think it does, but scarcity is what gives things value. If there's 10,000 gauntlets, there's 10,000 blocks, there's 10,000 of 3 to 5 other things that he drops, they're not going to hold value because he's going to dilute the scarcity, right? He's going to mess up the scarcity. What gives these value is keeping them scarce. So unless he's got a game that he's putting these into, which is why Bored Apes, right? When Bored Apes, they had their 10,000 Bored Apes, which went on to be worth 40 ETH each minimum, and then they dropped their Mutant Apes because there was value there. So they would have some value, but I think unless long term he puts them in games or does something, can't really see them having long term value. All right, guys, we are at 50 minutes past, and I think I'm going to end it there. So thanks for joining me. Congratulations to the King, I believe his name is. Congratulations to the King who won the NFT. Again, we'll be doing another giveaway. Maybe I'll give away one of these guys. I might give away a blue blocks. So you'll have something from official Boss Logic. Let's see what he does with it. He seems like he's quite committed in building out a game. So anyway, guys, good chat. Thank you for tuning in. We're at Tuesday, so another 3-4 days left of my stream. We'll see what else comes up this week. It's been crazy. Looks like it's heating up a little bit, so keeping my eyes peeled and listening to everyone in my Discord. Make sure you join my Discord, or our Discord rather. The meta key, it's pinned at the top. And again, this is where we talk NFTs, we talk general, we talk crypto, we do giveaways, we do announcements. You don't have to have a meta key to participate. You can just be part of it and talk about NFTs. So take care, guys. Enjoy your day and enjoy your week, and I'll see you guys in another